What up out there, YouTube heads, travel wolves in the building? We back, baby. Coming to you live from MIA. I got to check in with Menuition. Shout out Menuition. Mentuition. Shout out Mentuition. I got to check in with them. I'm in their hood. So we here today, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys a story. See, this is why I paid. This is why I paid International Zone $2,500 to travel with. Because the consultant retainer goes a long way, goes a lot further than you guys can ever imagine. You gotta stop thinking small. You thinking small, bitch. You're thinking small. You gotta stop. Okay? So I'm gonna tell you the story right now. Break it down for you. We up here in the lounge, in the airport lounge, chilling, doing our thing, having a good time. I'm gonna break down the story for you. So here goes what happened. So I was like I told you guys, I had to leave Colombia. So I left Colombia. Right? I gotta make some moves real quick. I gotta make some motion. Move around a little bit. Business, basically business. When business calls, I gotta go. Handle my business, So I left Colombia. It's 2 hour flight. Boom. So I'm in Miami now. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to get back home to Hawaii. And I'm thinking to myself, should I just, there's different tickets. There's a ticket I could have got today, way out of the budget. There's a ticket I could get tomorrow, more in the budget. There's a ticket I can get Thursday. And I said to myself, if I'm gonna stay in Miami for 2 nights, it's like $300. I might as well just put that to the ticket and leave tomorrow. And since I'm only, going to be here to, in the morning, I don't really need a hotel room. I stay out all night anyway. I got a place I can stay out all night here. You can sleep. They got showers, all that stuff. Food all night. Liquor all night. We sipping on champagne. Champagne life. Champagne life, baby. Like every day is my birthday. So I was like, okay, let me buy my ticket. Boom, did that. Got something to eat. And then I said, what am I going to do with the rest of the night? What am I going to do? They got a lot of lounges here in Miami. Miami's got a lot of great airport lounges. And so I was like, okay, I got to rock out to the morning. No big deal. So I said to myself, you know what? I need to call in. I need to call in the consultant. International Zone. I need to call in the consultant, right? The guard. I need to holler at the guard. And this is why you pay the $2,500 to the guard. So I called the guard up and I was like, yo, guard, let me get one of those airport lounge memberships you got. And he was like, sure, bet. Let me send you this one. Because he's been at all the airport lounges. He's been in all the cities. He's been everywhere you could think of. So he knows, what's going on in this airport and the next airport. He's been in a lot of airport lounges. So I said, okay. Boom. He sent it to me. After I got done eating, I went through. The TSA guy, he hooked me up. He told me what to say. He told me how to get through the lounge. I got through the lounge. And, I got through the checkpoints and everything, and then boom, I'm in the lounge. Okay, I'm in the lounge. Thanks to the God. And I said to myself, you know what? I did a little video about it and everything. I'm gonna put it up as a short. And I said to myself, you know what? Everybody was laughing and clowning, and they just thought it was hella funny. They were just having a good time about it. Why'd you do that? That's crazy. I ain't paying no man no 25 because when you are doing business, a lot of you guys are businessmen. That's why. And very few of you are international businessmen. See, I'm an international businessman. But when you're a businessman, and you pay a consultant, a retainer, that retainer goes a long way. Goes a long way. Okay? So I dare anyone out there to show me that the people they consult with are offering them better, if not the same type of service that I'm getting. It's money well spent. I could be out there in the lobby with the passport bros right now. It's a lot of people sitting out there in that hot ass lobby with no food, no bathroom, no showers, no comfortable chair, no Wi-Fi, no outlet. You gotta watch your shit. You got no protection, no safety, no food. Most importantly, no food. Listen, I paid $50 for dinner tonight. I had some ribs and chicken and a salad and a water. $50. I'm not saying. I took a photo of the receipt just to show you. All right. So when I tell you guys that it's money well spent, it's money well spent. Now I understand that some of you guys would never see the value in that. You know, some of you guys would never see the value in that, but that's not my fault. That's not my fault. I see the value in it. I saw the value in it, and I took advantage of it. You know. And so now I'm sitting in a nice lounge. I'm about to go take a nap. I got snacks and food I can't even eat anymore. I'm sipping on champagne. I'm about to get me a nightcap. They got a full bar over there. Okay, I'm about to go over there. They got a full bar over there. I'm about to get me a Maker's Mark whiskey in a minute. Pour up. I'm about to pour up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you guys that, you know, I'm just telling you guys that so anyway, be up in the lounge, be chilling right now. I'm about to get a whiskey. How did you get the bar? How did you get to the bar over here? How did you how did you get to the bar? Is the bar still open? I need a nightcap. Let me see if the bar's still open. I'm about to get a whiskey. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Hold on a minute. Let me see where the bartender's at. Trying to find the bartender. They've been working hard, bro. All they do in here is clean. They working hard in here. The food is fresh. The place smells good. It's clean. They mopping. They scrubbing. They doing everything. All I want is a little drink. But now they gone. They was over here. Now they gone. They got breakfast out though. They got some soup and they got some muffins and some sandwiches, pasta. They got a nice little spread. Nice little spread. I ain't gonna eat too much though because you got these flights. You gotta use the restroom on the flight. I be sitting in the front of the plane, but then I got to walk all the way to the back of the plane. You know. So we here traveling, man. This is the part of traveling they don't tell you about, man. The layovers. The layovers are the worst part of this whole thing. The damn layovers. Where did the ladies go? Oh man, I don't know where the ladies went. They went somewhere. With a whiskey, I'm gonna get me a whiskey in a minute. When they come back, get me a Maker's Mark. So anyway, left Colombia, on the move, making motion. Ain't no telling where we're gonna end up next. Ain't no telling where we're gonna end up next. I got a special project too I want to put together. I gotta figure out how to put it together. I gotta get this put together the right way. One of those projects that you gotta put together in person, you know? So I guess I gotta go get with my people. It's inspired by someone. It's gonna be badass when I put it together. It is going to be so badass. Trying to think how to put it together where it makes sense. Yeah. Here she goes. Let me see if I can get a drink. Everything's closed. I can't get a drink. Oh well. Guys gotta have the champagne. No nightcap. They closed everything. They closed it early too. I wish I would have known that. I could have got me a couple of whiskeys and layovers are great when you have lounge access. Oh yeah, layovers are definitely great when you have lounge access. What it look like? I'm always going in on someone, man. I'm always going in on someone. Yeah, we sipping on champagne, man. Champagne life. What's up, baby? The champagne life. We in Miami. We in Miami International Airport. I got to check in with Intuition. I'm in town for just a little bit, waiting on the next plane. So I got to check in with them. You know, when I come to town, when I come to someone's town who I respect, I check in with them. When I respect them, I check in with them. When they a sucker, when they a buster, I just come into their town and stomp all around and take over. But a lot of people don't have a town. A lot of people don't have a town. Let's just be honest. You know, a lot of people don't have a town. Many wishing they actually have a town. So Miami, South Beach is their town. So they actually have a town. But a lot of these guys don't have a town. You know, you know. You're doing no. I'm not meeting with them. I'm only here for a little while. I'm not here to meet with nobody. I'm just passing through. I just left Colombia, so my flight just you know came here from Colombia. Catch the next flight. Catch the next flight. Catch the next flight. Till I get back home to the crib, and then I'm gonna be at the crib for like 2 or 3 days, probably 3 days, and then I'm back out in the streets. Yeah, so kind of tired. Mm. I've been up since 9 a.m., but I slept on the flight, but they got a spot in the back where you can go, and they got a spot in the back where you can go and take a nap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm they got a spot in the back. You can go take a nap. So I might go in the back and go take a nap. Oh boy. I don't know how this guy snuck in the door. How this guy snuck in the door, the troll. He snuck in the door and I got the okay, hold on. Let me change the subscriber time. It's the troll done snuck in the door. How the troll snuck in the door? I must have been slipping. I could have swore I put the subscriber time on. It's just the troll stuck in the door. Yo, they really be subscribing, waiting 5 minutes, and then they come in and talk about something totally irrelevant. First off, I'm not even eating anything. I'm drinking. So I don't know what they're talking about. But that's what the trolls are so desperate right now. The trolls are so desperate that they ain't even making any sense. I don't know how they came in the door that quick. I do go in on the trolls, man. I do go in on the trolls. Yeah, it's 12:12 a.m. here in Miami. It's 12:12. It's 12:12. No, I left Colombia. I'm not in Colombia. I left Colombia. I left Colombia. I didn't block you. You stay here. I didn't block you. I might have put you in timeout. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how many times I put you in timeout. Hold on a minute. I don't think I put you in timeout that much. I only put you in timeout 2 times. I only put you in timeout 2 times this year. That's it. It seemed like a lot, but it's not. I really let y'all make it. I be letting y'all make it. But I got my suspicions. I got my suspicions. I got my suspicions though. But yeah, the trolls stuck up in here, man. They stuck up in here quick. I'm drinking and they talking about eating. I don't even know what they're talking about. Who's eating what? I'm drinking. I don't know what they talking about. But yeah, there's some good stuff in here to snack on. Nothing is as fun as nothing beats going to get a check. You know what I'm saying? Nothing beats going to get a check, going to pick up a check. That's the best feeling in life. But you gotta fly to go get it. This is a big check. You gotta fly to go get it. Ain't like they can just send it to you. You know what I mean? Like they want to make sure you get it. WilfCon is July 4th, tentatively, but it's really more like gonna look like Halloween. WilfCon is gonna really be Halloween at this point, unless you guys buy a bunch of tickets. But yeah, WilfCon is supposed to be July 4th weekend. But if you guys don't buy all the tickets, then it's gonna be postponed to Hawaii, to Halloween weekend. So that's what's gonna happen with WilfCon. They got like breakfast out now. Now this pass to the lounge you can only get under certain circumstances. The pass to this lounge is exclusive. You either got to be flying this airline or you got to have an American Express Platinum card. So the pass to this lounge is super duper exclusive. There's some lounges you can buy the day pass and stuff like that, but not this one. I don't think you can buy a day pass for this one. You gotta have an American Express card. It's WilfCon. You spelled it wrong. It's WILF. WILF. WilfCon. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help me have more great moments like this and drink more champagne, don't forget to donate to the channel. Okay? Don't forget to donate to the channel, man. Donate to the channel. Let me put the donation stuff up again. Not that you guys forgot it. we got short-term support, we got long-term support, we got cash apps, we got this, we got that. We got long-term support, we got long-term support, we got short-term support, we got all kinds of support here. Go on and donate to the channel, because I don't know I don't know what you guys throwing your money away, but it's what you're doing, throwing your money away. Throwing your money in the gutter. This is crystal too. Look at that, this crystal. Look at how it glows. Look at how it glistens in the light. It kind of glows. Give me the whole bottle. People think you're supposed to drink champagne. You're supposed to sip champagne. Yummy. No, you're supposed to sip champagne. All right. But yeah, it's nice in here though. Getting kind of chilly in here though. It's kind of cold. I got the AC on. Jacket. You can't be time out people and telling them to donate. They can't even speak. You got to have tough skin. Well, look here, man. That ain't how we run this channel over here. I don't know what they do over there, but that's not how you run this channel over here. You're free to speak. Just don't say stuff that's stupid. Just don't say stuff that's stupid. And if you have something to donate, or you have something, that you have something to donate, or you have something constructive to be like, I will respect that. You can say whatever you want after that. But if you're not donating, if you're just a looky-loo, if you're just a freeloader and you want to talk shit, then I can't help you. I can't help you because I am bona fide. I'm street cred through. I'm born and bred. I'm bona fide. I can't help that. Okay? I can't help your delusions about me and other people. I'm authentic. I can't help what you're saying. I just can't help it. You know, right? So I can't help it. I do block and time out the trolls. I do block that. No, I mean you can talk, but I prefer if you're gonna talk, your shit, if you want your shit to be respected, then you should be a donator. I'm not a whipping board. I'm not a whipping post. I'm not here for you to vent your frustrations on the world. Okay? It's not my fault. I'm not here for that. There are people who be glad to accommodate you, but I'm not here for that. And I see the double standard, okay? I see the double standard as clear as day. And respect has to be due. If respect is not going to be due, we're going to have a problem. So respect has to be due. You have to give me my respect. See, unfortunately, no one wants to give me my respect, even though I'm at the top of my game. I'm shooting 80% from the line. And y'all don't want to give me my respect because y'all want to be in love with suckers. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Y'all, a lot of people right now are watching this and they're mad and they're angry and they're scratching their head and they're fighting, they're throwing their fists like this and they're like, ah. And then you're running around their house yelling and screaming. A lot of y'all right now are upset. And you should be upset because you were lied to. You were lied to by suckers. And now the truth comes. The truth comes, and the truth is consistent. You know, the truth comes, and the truth is consistent. So, I'm just sharing with you. I'm just sharing with you what I see and know. That's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you what I see and know. Okay, so that's it. Get the lights up. Get the lights up while you guys are in here. Did you like the Did you like the channel? Did you like the live? 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 Did you? Get the lights up, man. Get the lights up. All that gang banging on travel is not me. Nobody's gang banging. Pause. Who's gang banging? Pause. Nobody is gang banging on travel. I don't know where you got that from, but that's just not true. Nobody's gang banging on travel. You know, that's just not true. Just not true. Actually, if my gate is on this side, I don't even got to go back to the other side. I can just go to my gate from here, but I need to go check in because they got my. Yeah, I got to go back through check in because They got my. I guess I could pick it up in the next town. Hmm. Or I can just tell them I can tell them over here to call me my. Yeah, I can do all that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about living in town. I don't know what you're talking about. Saying, hey, I'm better at travel than him, or y'all like them lanes. It's true. What? It's true. But it's true. I'm better at travel than a lot of these guys. The only person that's exceeding me is the person who's mentoring me in travel. The person who's been mentoring me for the last 4 years, that's International Zoe. Obviously, I'm the apprentice and he's the master. I'm the apprentice and he's the master. You like the Siths. You like the Sith Lords. You guys have no idea. And that's the only one that's more competent than me. These other guys are not as competent as me. Okay? It's people that I like and I fuck with, and I think that they're going to do great, big, amazing things, phenomenal things, and I'm glad to have watched them grow, and I'm glad to have known them. And when they get big, I'll still be there rooting and clapping for them, like Men Tuition, right? Shout out Steve O and International, like Men Tuition, you know. Um, but otherwise, it's very few people that are really serious about this black travel space, and even fewer who have potential. Okay, so I'm here. I'm here doing my thing. I just left Colombia. I'm going back home to Hawaii for a couple of days. Then I'm back in Peru. If that ain't enough for y'all, if that don't put the icing on the cake, if that's not the capstone for y'all, all the motion. I'm literally flying from Colombia back to the Polynesia and then back to South America, back to Peru. In Well, it's already Wednesday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, in 4 days. You know how much flying I'm going to be doing in the next 4 days? And and then I'm staying in Peru for like a month, another month in another country. So I don't see how this is even an argument. And you got dudes sitting at home in the projects, in their grandmama's house, in the room, acting like they got the solution to the world, and they can't even buy themselves a decent meal when they go visit a country. They got to eat Wendy's and all kinds of stuff. They got to eat frisbee. They gotta eat. Okay, I don't even understand how this is even a conversation. You're bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. I've been traveling for 4 years. Yeah, for 4 years. For 4 years. So I never compare you to someone else because you're not in that bracket. You don't make travel content for real. You give great advice. You could be a travel podcast. I do make travel content. What more do you want to see? Bro, who are you talking about? Overseas enjoying life in the summer at home. I'm talking about the ones at home. I'm talking about the ones at home who are getting too much attention for being at home. They call themselves travel. They call themselves travel YouTubers, but they at home most of the year. It's 12 months in the year. They at home, 11 of them. They at home. You want me to call them out? I mean, come on. Who? Let's see. Okay, let me call them out. Let me call them out. Let me start with my favorite. Let me start with my favorite. Let me start with my favorite. Zuma Thailand. That's my favorite. One that's doing nobody. That's doing nothing. He's the most overrated. Zuma Thailand. He's the most overrated. Okay. Um, you got BMT. BMT's another favorite of mine. Ain't got no motion. BMT ain't got no motion. And the crazy thing is, I would give him his credit that he is a filmmaker. He's a filmmaker. So the fact that he's a filmmaker and it's not making travel-based films is like, I'm confused because he's really a filmmaker. So I would give him his credit where credit is due. He's really a filmmaker. I can't lie about that. He really was making real movies. I can't even lie about that. You know, I did my research, and that's what the investigation, the research uncovered. He's a real filmmaker. Like that shit Ryan Coogler doing and all that shit, he could have done that shit. He could still do that shit, but he doesn't do it. So there you go. And he's sucking this passport bro titty like it's his last meal. You know, he's sucking on the passport bro titty like it's his last meal. Leave that passport bro stuff alone, man. Leave it alone. Okay. Um, who else we got? Who else we got? We got this other guy that called himself NYC. That dude's a loser. That dude's a loser. You got Austin Holman, another loser. Now we just getting into the losers. You got Foreign Floyd. You got Razor Rays. You want me to go on? You want me to continue? Or you want me to stop? You want me to stop? Or want me to continue? You got In the Streets with Keith. You got In the Streets with Keith. Where he at? He always pulling up on somebody. Where he at? Where he at? We're In the Streets with Keith. Is that him right there? Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. What's up now? What's up that you gonna get body slammed? That's what's up. You walk up on me like that and start talking, I'm gonna body slam you before you finish. Just gonna come out firing, man. I ain't even playing. You better just come out firing. Cause I just might. I ain't even playing. I'm not even playing, bro. My temper is bad. I don't got no stop. I got extreme violence and more extreme violence. um Who else we got out there? Bullshitting, man. Shit. Uh, I can't even front on Jay Rillo, but he's another one. But the point is, y'all not giving him no real money. Y'all doing Jay Rillo so dirty. Y'all not giving him no real money. Y'all need to give Jay Rillo like $25K a month. Since y'all love him so much, y'all ain't giving him no real money. It's a shame. It's a shame y'all ain't giving Jay Rillo no money at all. It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay? It's a shame. Y'all don't give him no money. Who else? Who else did I used to fucking think was an asshole and a clown? I said Foreign Floyd, right? I said Razor Rays. Who else? I want to say checks and effect. I want to say check and effect, but because I caught that dude in a lie. I caught that dude in a lie. You know what I'm saying? I caught him in a lie. Nah, I don't need to listen. I'm the king. Oh, I was already on Keith's show. I was on Keith's show this time last year. You know what I'm saying? So I was on his show last year. You don't know about that, do you? See, a lot of people don't know about that. I was on his show this time last year for some shit that he did. I had to check his ass. I had to pull up on him on his show. A lot of y'all don't remember that. Let's see here. I mean, I think that's it pretty much. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much everyone. That's pretty much the people that I can recall. But I don't have to talk to anybody about what they don't do or who they are because they know what they don't do and they know who they are not. I don't have to tell them that. I don't have to tell them this. They know already. They know already. Trust me. They know. I don't got to tell them. I don't got to tell them. They know. They know. What I'm trying to do, right? Here goes the thing. I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, I was really more or less in this for the big boys. For the big boys, the winner's circle, I was in this for the big boys, right? I was in this for the big boys, for the winner's circle. And then I started to do more research. And I started to do more research. And the research I did, showed me that the black travel space is worth 300,000. I mean, the black travel space is worth $300 million. Okay, it's worth $300 million. That's how much the black travel space is worth. Just the segment of men, just the men, not including the women, but just the men. $300,000 just the men. Okay, so um, that's what I learned. And so what I'm trying to do that apparently I'm getting a lot of resistance from is I'm trying to tap into that. I'm trying to bust into that. I'm trying to bust a spike into that. And like a fissure, it comes out. Okay? Because the thing is, the 300 million, we're losing too many men. We're losing too many men. And so the 300 million is going to start to get lower and lower and lower because we're losing men. We're losing men to a bunch of things. Okay? Things that aren't in our control. Um, so, but I'm trying to get it going. I'm trying to get us there. But you got a bunch of trolls, and I believe that they work for the government. You got a bunch of agents. You got a bunch of weird people who want to prevent us having a legitimate economy based around travel. You got a lot of people who want to prevent that. They say things like watch the content, don't donate, you know. They say all kinds of things, you know. Um, so you got a lot of people, and who's this nigga? I don't even know who this nigga is, man. There's so many niggas talking about they see my video on YouTube. I don't even know who these niggas be half the time, bro. Who are these guys? Why do they keep coming at me? Hey, they got these people just coming at me. I don't even know who these guys are. There she go calling me Wilfred. You can't keep calling me Wilfred, man. You can't keep calling me Wilfred, man. I got this dude's wife, and she loves calling me Wilfred, and she can't keep calling me Wilfred. She just can't. Ah, boy, she's bad. She's bad. I can't even. Whoa, boy, she's bad. She's bad. I think you're beefing and disrespectful comments. It's not. Listen, it's not beefing. It's not disrespectful comments. First off, it's not even beefing. You know why it's not beefing? Because they're not doing anything, right? What are they doing? What am I taking from them? What am I taking from them? What are they preventing me from doing? I get money, I spend money, I enjoy beautiful women, I travel. All I've done this entire month is sleep, get in Ubers, go to the ATM machine, hop on flights. That's all I do. The only thing missing, you know what? The only thing missing from all of this, like this is so much fun. I go wherever I want. I do. The only thing missing from this that would make it more fun is if every time I land in a country, I was getting a check. As soon as I land, somebody's there with a check for 50K. Hey, goes your check, Mr. Lee. Thank you for showing up. That's the only thing missing from this. That would be like the ultimate high. But these guys, it's not beefing. I don't think you understand what beefing is. It's not beefing. Do people wanna take things personal? Do people want to crash out and I guess end up in prison? Yeah, they want to do that, but that's because they never had nothing to begin with. They were always going to listen. Listen, this is what I learned. This is what I learned about life. You can't do anything wrong that's already been done. What does that mean? Or as we used to say, there's no love lost. That means that I could be doing nothing. I could just be minding my business, and people would still have to show that they dislike me. And that's literally what happened. For the record, once again, that's how all this started. I didn't do anything to anybody. These people didn't like that I was in Thailand for 6 months, living my life, having a good time, voicing my opinion, telling the truth about what I was observing. They didn't like that, and they had to come and show me that they disliked me. They just couldn't leave it alone. They just couldn't leave it alone. But like I said, what they didn't understand about me is I'm not someone to be trifled with, because I will smoke your ass. I really will. Trust me on that. I don't give a fuck. I'm stupid. I don't really give a fuck. So you know what I'm saying. So this is not beef, man. Ain't nobody's mother house get shot up or get burned down or anything like that. Ain't nobody baby mama getting smacked. Ain't nobody's kids getting smacked. This is not beef. You have no idea what beef is. This is someone standing up to want to be bullies and putting them in their place. That's all this is. All right. It's the furthest thing from beef. Also, it's not disrespectful. Any comments that I say are not disrespectful. They're the truth. The comments I say are the truth. Nobody's never said I was lying. Everything that I've said is true. I've been lied about, but here we go. So riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this. I got some type of thing going on. I don't know. Maybe I can't really expose myself like that because I'll be putting myself in danger in the countries I go to. But how do I still have a home in Hawaii for the last 2 years and I've been traveling? Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. Because you gotta respect something, man. You gotta respect something. And right now, what we know is that you respect nothing. You respect failure. And that's what we know. So you gotta respect something. You got to. You have no choice. It's like I'm trying to think. Like what would I have to what like okay, like I'm trying to think of an example, but it's certain things that I don't like, but I have to respect them. You have no choice. I'm one of those things that you have to respect. You have no choice. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing is going to change. Nothing's going to change. So because white people don't suffer from a low ego. White people don't suffer from a low ego. That's why it works for them. They don't. White men don't have a low ego. Black men have a low ego. A lot of these black men, their problem is they have a low ego. That's their problem. They have a low ego. Their ego is so low that just the imagination of someone having a penny that they don't have makes them feel inadequate. 1 cent, having 1 cent more than them can make them feel inadequate. That's what it is. White men don't have an ego. And that's political and that's a lot of things. That is why they don't have an ego, why they don't have a low ego, and why black men have a low ego. White men have a high ego, black men have a low ego. Okay, just look at what happened with Iran. They bombed another person's country unprovoked. Iran was not attacking America. Iran has never attacked America. Truthfully, they never really have attacked Israel. Truthfully, so but they went in there and broke someone's shit. They destroyed the resources that someone was making to benefit their people. Okay, that's having an ego. We can do whatever we want to anyone, and nobody's gonna do anything to stop us. That's having an ego. Black men don't think like that. Black men have a low ego. Black men have a low ego. If you against me, you have a low ego. If you're gonna raise a hand to me, you have a low ego. Because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Matter of fact, matter of fact, Matter of fact, I pulled something. I pulled something out for you guys the other day too. I pulled something out for you guys the other day because see, at the end of the day, this is all about trajectory. This is all about tracking your progress. Tracking your progress in life. If you can't track your progress in life, then who are you? Where are you at? So this is all about tracking your progress in life. The 300 million would come from a white man who doesn't care about at-home travelers or on the road travelers. We can't do it as black people. No, no. The 300 million would come from us. 60% of the 300 million is just in banking fees. Every time I go use the ATM machine, they charge me $9 and then another $3. So it's like $12. Okay? Exchanging money, those fees. 60% of it will come just from fees for the various things, the Airbnb fees, this fee, that fee, the extra baggage fees, the buying, all the fees. There's so many fees that we pay. It's so many fees that we pay every time we travel. And that's where it's going to come from. It's going to come from those fees. Okay? It's going to come from those fees. That's 60% of it right there. And the rest of it comes from, various things. Various things that we should stop doing. um, just it's a lot of ways that money comes, that we spend it, right? We spend it on a lot of things. It's just not coming to us. It's going to other people. People are taking the money that you make and they're buying cars with it. They're buying automobiles. They're buying homes. You don't even have a home. So you got one person who 20 people give $100 to every week. And then they take that money and they build a life for themselves. And where are you at? You nowhere. You keep starting over again. You know what I mean? You keep starting over again. You keep having to do the, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. My name is so and so. What's your name? Let me get your WhatsApp. How many times have you had to do that? Where you should be past that stage and you should be having conversations like, tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Tell me your most biggest dream about yourself. Tell me what you dream to do. Like you should be having those type of conversations at this point, over and over and over again. You shouldn't be having the same, hey, what's your name? Hey, my name is so and so. Hey, what's your WhatsApp? Like that's pretty much where you guys are at. You're like a broken record. You're like a self-imposed Groundhog Day. You know? So but anyway, as long as you got little trolls in here fighting, I'll never donate. I ain't giving to no fundraiser. Then it's either because, well, you're bitter. Either you don't support the fundraisers or donating because you're bitter. You're a bitter man, in which case no one has any use for you. Or you just don't have it. Okay? Which is worse. You just don't have it because we can fix that problem. We can fix you not having money. That's a problem we can fix. We can fix that problem. Or you just are working against men who look like you. But that's not as worse as being broke and not having it. Because we can fix one of those two problems. We can't fix you being bitter. We can't fix you working against your own kind. But we can fix you not having it. And everyone thinks they good and they well off and they got money and they successful and everyone's trying to push that narrative. But that's not what we see. That's not what we see. That's not what we know. So that's why you guys are complaining right now, trying to sell people clothes for $13 and crying about the price is too high. And I want to go somewhere cheaper, and it's cheaper, and it's. Listen, man. Anytime you got to spend money to go somewhere to spend less money, it's not cheap. You got to spend 2,000. Let's. I gotta be quiet because it's so. Let's look up. Let's look up how much a plane ticket to Kenya costs. Let's look up how much a plane ticket to Kenya costs. I'm gonna make my point right now. Let's look up how much um, a plane ticket to Kenya costs. Okay, what is Lux talking about? If I was to be introspective, people and contributing, I listen. I've given. I donate all the time. I donated to Joe. I donated to Jay Rillo. By the way, when Jay Rillo was in Thailand, I donated to Jay Rillo. You want me to show you? You don't believe me? Let me show you. I donate all the time. I don't know what Lux is talking about. I donate all the time. Here he goes again. Here goes Lux again. Every time he comes with this bullshit, I gotta blow him out the water. I donated to Jay Rillo. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's Jay Rillo at? Because I donated to him quite a few times. Where's it at? Mm, Is it in this phone? No, it's on my PayPal. I don't know if I can show you it because it's on my PayPal, but I have donated to Jay Rillo before. I have donated to him. Let me see if I can show you. I probably can't, but let me try. So I don't know what Lux is talking about, man. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he about to get trimmed already. I'm about to show him. No one complains. Man, shut up. Get out of here. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? No one complained. What is this guy talking about? See, this is what I mean. I don't know where this guy came from. Walk, don't talk. I don't know what this dude talking about. Listen. Oh my God, I can't do this tonight. Listen, man. Listen, man. Let me let me make this clear. Let me make this clear one more time. Let me make this clear one more time. Damn, did I donate from this account or was it another account? I got so many accounts. I'm gonna show Lux something and then I'm gonna move on. But let me make this clear one more time. Let me make this clear one more time for you guys. It's Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday morning, 12 a.m. 12:54 a.m. I've been up since 9 a.m. Left Colombia. I'm sitting in an airport fucking lounge at 1 a.m. in the morning on a Wednesday. I have a flight in 7 hours, the first of two flights to get home because I'm fucked up in this travel shit. Okay? I'm fucked up in this travel shit. I've spent 7 grand this entire month from May 1st to today. I've spent $7,000. After 4 years of traveling, I'm $87,000 in. 87,000 in. I'll probably hit 100 before this year's over. 100,000 spent on traveling. And you talking about walk, don't talk, and like, what are y'all talking about, man? Are y'all really that fucking like unintelligent? Like, really? Are y'all really like something? Do y'all have brain damage? Like, what are y'all talking about? I have no fucking idea what you guys are talking about sometimes. it just perplexes me to death. Okay? It just perplexes me to death. This week alone, listen. This week alone, I'm about to spend, let's see, I bought a ticket for, let's see. This week alone, I'm about to spend just on plane tickets. This week alone, let's see, 340, let's see, 347. What was that? 489. I don't even know. Probably 600. This week alone, I'm about to spend 14. This week alone, I'm about to spend 1,500 just on plane tickets. Just on plane tickets. Just this week alone, I'm about to spend 1,500 on plane tickets because I'm fucked up in this travel shit. Fucked up in this travel shit. And you niggas think I'm gonna run myself into the ground to try to do what? What's gonna be accomplished by me running myself into the ground? What's gonna be accomplished by that? So I don't understand what you're talking about. What I do know, I do have eyes and I do see that you guys are up to something. You guys are up to something, man. There's something just there's something not right. There's something fishy. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something fishy because you don't talk to these other niggas like this. You would never talk to Jay Rillo and these other niggas like this, and that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. I'm just telling you, that's some bullshit. Because you should be talking to them like that. You should be talking to them like that because they ain't had to use their own money for nothing. They ain't had to use their own money for nothing. All right? So you should be talking to them like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what you should be doing. See, I can track my progress. I can track my progress, man. I can track my progress. This was like 13 years ago. This was like 13 years ago. I can track my progress. Can you say the same? Can you say I started? Can you say you started here and you ended up here? Can you say that? No, I don't think you can say that. I don't really think you can say that. I've already been winning. I already been winning this shit in America. I've been winning this shit in America for a long fucking time. A long fucking time. Before I even started doing this extra shit. I've already been winning this shit in America. I am above the rest. I am above the rest. I don't know how you can't see otherwise. I don't know how you can't see otherwise. Him, right here. Look at this. Right here. Look at this right here. Well, I don't want to show you niggas my name or anything like that, but you niggas know too much already. Y'all be all nosy and shit. Look, right here. Right here. Where's it at? Where's it? Screenshot. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Just took the screenshot. Where did it go? Oh, someone talking about this and that and that, this and that and that and this. Look, what this say? What does this say? What does this say? I donate all the time. I donate to niggas all the time, B. All the time. I donate to niggas all the time. Okay? I donate to niggas all the time. What are you talking about? Your arguments are fallacies. You guys make fallacy arguments. Every argument you make against me is a fallacy. You know what that means? That means it's not true. It's not true. If you wanna be better than me, you have to start saying things about me that are true. You have to start singing my praises and applauding me because that's true. I'm successful. If you aren't going to say those things, if you aren't going to speak the truth about me, then you'll never be better than me. And it hurts y'all. It's something rotten in niggas that hurt them too much to do that. It's something rotten in y'all that hurt them too much to do it. You have a low ego. You have a low ego. Like I said, look up low ego. Look it up. Go look it up. That's what black men suffer from. A low ego. So let's do this. So look. A lot of you guys talking about you want to go to Nairobi, Kenya. A lot of you guys talking about you want to go to Nairobi, Kenya. Okay. Let's look it up. Let's look up Nairobi, Kenya. A lot of you guys want to go to Nairobi, Kenya, right? Let's look it up because your is are better and you're saying the prices are better, right? Okay. So you want to go to Nairobi, Kenya. You're going to have to leave from JFK. JFK to Nairobi. These are the ticket prices, man. These are the ticket prices. You want nonstop? You want a 14-hour flight? You want a 14-hour flight? These are the ticket prices. It's a 14-hour flight. Okay? It's a 14-hour flight. You want these are the ticket prices. This is just one way. This is just a one-way ticket. All right? This is just a one-way ticket. So you figure you want to do round trip. You want to go to Kenya round trip, right? Because you got to come back, right? These are the ticket prices. So you guys got $2,600. You guys got $2,600 to fly nonstop from JFK to Nairobi. Anybody who got $2,600 to fly nonstop from JFK to Nairobi, raise your hand. Raise your hands. Raise your hand. So you about to spend $2,700 to go somewhere where you think you can buy sex at the lowest price. That doesn't make any sense. Not to mention, it's a 14-hour trip. Now, do you not think that you could take that same $2,700 and spend that same $1,400? Spend that same 14 hours making a bona fide business move that could give you 25% back on your money? So 25%, what's 25% on 2,700? 2,700 times 25%. So you make $675 on your money. Each time you do this business move, each time you put 14 hours in, you make $675. So $675 divided by 14 hours is $48 an hour. So you're telling me that you don't think you have the capacity to achieve that. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me that you think you don't have the capacity to achieve that. Is that what I'm to understand? These are the ticket prices to Kenya. You got to fly from JFK. These are the ticket prices. All right? You got a 12-hour layover. You got a 1-hour layover. You got a 5-hour layover. You got a 2-hour layover. Right? This is almost a week. A 29-hour flight is almost like a week. That's like working every day for 3 days, 4 days. Okay? Yeah, well, you want to know because I'm telling you that it's normal. It's normal for me. Well, it's actually not normal for me to make 80K a year because I'm a college dropout. But it is normal for me to make 80K a year because I'm entrepreneurial and I work so hard. I work so hard. Like this guy, let me like I just showed you. I just showed you. And this is the last time I'm gonna explain this shit to you. Because I don't understand how you figure it out. I don't understand how you ain't got no sense. You act like Lux acts like he got all the sense, but then he acts like he ain't got no sense. So I'm confused. He gotta make it make sense to me. This guy right here was not the guy you see today. This guy right here was not making 80K a year. He looked like he making 2, 3 million a year, but he wasn't even doing that. This guy right here was not making 80K a year. But but he wasn't taking the money he did have. He wasn't taking the money he have and flying to Kenya to buy cheap box. He was taking the money he did have and doing different things to see what worked and putting hours and time into it before he realized where his focus should be and he took another risk. And now that guy is this guy who just came off of living a month, living in Peru for a couple of, like 2 weeks, staying in Peru for 2 weeks, living in Colombia for a month, in an airport lounge at 1 a.m. in the morning, about to fly back home to the hood, and Saturday be back in Peru. That's this guy. That's this guy. Okay? So you tell me what you don't comprehend. You tell me how you don't comprehend this. Okay? You tell me how you don't comprehend this. Now it's normal for me to make 80K a year because that's pretty much the maximum. That's like pretty much a little bit better than 60% of black men. I already showed you guys this stuff. I don't understand why you're making me show you stuff that we already went over. We already went over this stuff. I gotta show you this shit again. You guys don't want to do any work. And I'm not gonna do this again. This is the last time I do this. But you guys gotta start doing some of the work. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta start doing some of the work. I'm not gonna do this again. All right? If you wanna understand, if you wanna understand, if you wanna understand where black men are in the world today, you want to really understand where black men are in the world today, how much we earn, how many of us live alone, how many of us own a home, own a car, our average savings. You want to do that? You want to learn? You go here. You go here. Okay? You go here. The Commission on the Social Studies of Black Men and Black Boys. You go here. The numbers are right here. No, WilfCon is not a scam. WilfCon is still up. How is WilfCon a scam? Because Lux didn't buy any tickets. You know, how is WilfCon a scam? Because Lux didn't buy any tickets. Is that how it's a scam? Lux, how many tickets you brought? Lux, how many tickets you brought? I'm not going to sit here and allow you to defame something that I'm building. How many tickets you brought, Lux? Lux, you can say. How many tickets you brought, Lux? You know, for someone who doesn't do anything, you sure like calling everything a scam. Taxes? You pay taxes, Lux? You pay taxes, Lux? You pay taxes? You think paying taxes is a scam? Yeah, I'm changing it to Halloween. I mean, right now it's in August. We just gonna keep moving the date until it blows up. That's all. You just keep moving the date. Now it's in August. It's still ticket sales have ended, but it's still available. You just moving into August. You know, we moving into August. That's all. I gotta update this. I've just been busy. I've been busy, but it's not hard to update this. I type in a couple of buttons and it updates the dates. It's not hard to update this. I'll update it right now. Matter of fact, I got nothing to do. I'll go ahead and update it right now. I'll update it to Halloween. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Well then, stay in Greece, man. Stay in Greece. If stay in Greece, man. Why are you over here? Why are you over here trying to get in between me and 300 million? Stay your ass in Greece. Don't come back. I keep telling you that. Lux, you don't have to come here. You don't have to come here. You come here on your own accord. Nobody be looking for you. You don't really contribute in a lot of ways. So, I mean, like, what are you talking about? You don't got to be here, man. If you got better stuff to do, well, go do better stuff. You don't have to be here. It's as simple as that. You know, I don't understand. Like, I really don't. Fuck. Where did it go? Yeah, you don't have to be here, man. You don't want to be here? Don't be here. That's what I would say. You know, I don't want you to feel obligated to be here. You know what I mean? You should just leave, Lux. You shouldn't be here. Everyone, Lux shouldn't be here. He shouldn't feel obligated to come around here and just I don't know. I don't know what he's coming around here for at this point, but he shouldn't come around because whatever he thinks he's doing, it's not going to work. It's not ever going to work. So he doesn't need to come around here anymore. Mhm. Hold on a minute. Let me update the site real quick. Let me update the site for these guys so you guys can have a new what you call it. I don't really want to change it because I like to keep it to July 4th weekend, but I don't really want to change it. But let's see, Halloween weekend is October 29th through November 1st. Um, Halloween Halloween weekend 2025. All right, let's go ahead and update it. Let's go ahead and update this. But yeah, my question is, if it's a scam, how many tickets? How many tickets did he know tickets? So he shouldn't be defaming. He shouldn't be defaming stuff that he had no part in. See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't know anything about this guy. We don't know if he's really even in Greece. He could be an agent for all we know. And his job is to make you believe that doing anything else than working for someone else is not a fraud or a scam. That's what his job is. His job is to continue to build a wall for you around your low ego and your self consciousness. That's what Lux's job is. He don't care about you. He don't care about your aspirations and your dreams. He don't care about helping you develop and grow. He just wants to tear stuff down because he's a failed man. He's bitter and he's a failed man. And the world stole his life. The world stole his life. So um me go ahead and change this for you guys. So I mean, I don't care if he's a subscriber, man. He's over here talking too much shit. He's over here talking too much shit like I'm sitting in my living room. You need to go take that shit to a nigga who's sitting in his living room in the motherfucking projects. He don't need to bring that shit over here to me. Don't you bring that over here to me. Not in my house. You're not going to disrespect my house. Don't you dare disrespect my house. Bring that shit over here to me. Shit. That's what he need to do. He need to go somewhere with that. He need to go find himself some self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? I can't help him. You gotta understand, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man. I can live anywhere in the world, and I live in the best state in one of the most wealthiest zip codes in the world. Where do you call home, man? You don't got a house. You living out of Airbnbs. You don't even have a home base. You don't even have a home base. So I don't even know what you're talking about. All right. You talking about you in Greece. Where in America do you live? Because you got to come home sooner or later, nigga. You ain't got me fooled. You ain't got me fooled. Where do you live in America? You ain't got me fooled. You ain't got me fooled. You ain't got them fooled, but you ain't got me fooled. So what state do you call home in America? What state do you call home in America? Shit. You ain't got me fooled. You got them fooled, but you ain't got me fooled. I'll tell you that right now. This internet kind of slow. Man, this internet's really slow. Yeah, you ain't got me fooled, buddy boy. Yeah, come on, pull up and watch what happens. Pull up, I'll be here all night. I'm gonna keep the live on. Pull up and watch what happens. I bet you get body slammed. Shit, don't talk crazy like that. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Don't talk to me like that. You're gonna get yourself hurt. I'm telling you. Think you know everything. Think somebody's scared of you. Nobody even know who you are. Like, come on, you're a nobody. You're really a nobody. Let's be honest. You're really a nobody. You're a nobody. You don't put no money into anything. You don't sing nobody's praises. You don't show anything of yourself because you're a nobody. You got no pictures with women who aren't prostitutes because you're a nobody. Let's just be honest about that. Let's be honest about that. You're probably somewhere right now trying to buy pussy. Let's be honest about that. Okay? Let's just be honest about that. Don't kid yourself. Like I said, you never answered the question. Where in America do you call home? Lux Travel. When you come back home to America, where do you call home? What state? What state? What city? What zip code? That's all we need to know. So we can go look it up. And we can look up the home values in that zip code. We can look up the medium income, the medium level of education, the medium type of family dynamic. How good are the schools? What's the property tax rate? What's the crime rate? See, he won't tell us that. He won't tell you any of that stuff. Now that, my friend, is somebody who's a fraud. It's not beef. I keep telling you. I don't know why you think it's beef. It's not beef. This guy talks out of pocket for like 2 years. Eventually, he's gonna get checked. He's gonna get mushed in the face like that. Shit, I might pull up in where he say he was at. Where he say he was at? Greece. I might pull up in Milos, Greece. I might pull up in Milos, Greece on his ass. I'm gonna pull up in Greece tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up in Greece on Saturday. Pull up in Greece. That's what I'm gonna do. Play around with me. Crazy. Can't play those games with me. You can't play those games with me. You're crazy. What link? I'm not on the StreamYard. What link? What link, man? Nobody's on the StreamYard. Why do you keep thinking I'm always on the StreamYard? There's no StreamYard. This is a regular YouTube live. Boom. There we go. Boom. Y'all happy? Website updated. Website updated. Cartagena, Colombia, Halloween 25. Tickets on sale. Tickets on sale. You got 98 days. Okay. Everything's updated. Everything's updated. This is the schedule. Everything's updated. Okay. Everything's updated. Oh, we need to do this too. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Gotta fix this part. Easy enough. Easy enough fix. Easy enough fix. Easy enough fix. Yep, there we go. Okay. Easy enough fix. So okay. Easy enough fix. And then redeploy. Man, listen here, Lux. Ain't nobody trying to hear you blow gas out your ass. Hear you blow gas out your ass. Nobody's taking your word. Nobody's taking your word for anything, Lux. You gotta show. Show us those places that you own. What city? You still ain't say the city in America. You still ain't say the city in America, Lux. We waiting. We waiting for Lux. Everyone, listen. I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me up when Lux says. Wake me up when Lux travel. Wake me up when Lux travel.
What's your name?
Wilfred. Oh, I gotta go back up front. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, I'll come up. I gotta go check in. Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta go check in again. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, I can't even leave the live up. I don't want nobody to hijack my hold on a minute. I'll be back. I gotta end this. I gotta go check in again. I'll be right back. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What's about their YouTube heads? Travel Wolves in the building. We back. I had to go check in again. Every 3 hours, you gotta go. All right. What's up out there? What's up out there? All right, we back. All right, we're back. Every so many hours, you got to go check in again because I think you get like a limit here. You get like a 4 hour limit or something like that. So you got to go check in every 3 or 4 hours. You got to go check back in. So I go check back in. Nobody kicking me out of anywhere, man. I don't know what he's talking about. This is what I'm. This is the problem. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is the problem. This guy looks travel. He just has a calamity. He's a bitter man. He's a bitter man, and he wants to think he's better than me. He wants to think he's better than me, and he's a bitter man, but he's not. So wake me up. Wake me up when Lux Travel tells us what city in America he lives in. I put leaves, but I meant to say lives in. I put leaves. Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. Wake me up when Lux Travel tells us what city in America he lives in. Otherwise, I don't want to hear no more from him, man. Until you start answering these questions, Lux, I don't want to hear no more from you. When you ready to answer these questions, we can talk. I'm about to move on. I'm not going to sit here and beat you up all night. I'm not going to sit here and beat you up all night. It's no fun. It's no fun beating you up all night. So, McLean, 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 Virginia. Okay, let's go look this up. Let's go look up McLean, Virginia. Let's go see what it looked like. 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 Let's go get the stats. Let's go get the stats. What's the zip code? What's the zip code? He don't. Lux don't live here. He always act like he live here. This nigga, this nigga Lux is crazy. This nigga don't live here. This nigga Lux don't live here. I gotta find a quiet room because I'm too loud. This nigga Lux don't live here. McLean. Look at this nigga Lux don't live here. It's home to wealthy residents, diplomats, military, members of Congress, and high-ranking government officials, partially due to its proximity to Washington, D.C., the Pentagon, and the Central Intelligence Agency. Man, he don't live in this area. He just made this up. You don't live here, nigga. You need to stop. You don't live here, man. You don't live here, man. Your parents live there. Okay, so your parents are the sophisticated ones, not you. Okay, so that makes sense. Your parents live there. You don't live there. Yeah, just get it right. Exactly. Parents live right down the street. Yeah, whatever, man. You mean your parents live there. You don't live there. You don't live there because you don't come off as sophisticated, Lux. You don't come off as sophisticated as at all. You definitely don't come off as no diplomat. That's for sure. You definitely don't come off as no diplomat. But then again, reading this, you could be part of the population who's below the poverty line. You could be part of the population who's below the poverty line. So this could be Lux right here. This could be Lux right here. Okay? This could be Lux right here. 1.3% and 2.6% of the population were below the poverty line. So this could be Lux. He could still be part of the poverty line, though. He could live here. He could live here, but he could be part of the poverty line. So, yeah, he could be part of the poverty line, but I definitely know he don't live here. This dude don't live here, man. He capping. He capping hard. Somebody put the caps. Somebody put the caps in the chat for this guy. This guy's capping. Where the cap at? Where the cap at? Where's the cap? Where's the cap? I didn't think he was gonna cap this hard. I didn't think he was gonna cap this hard. I'm disappointed in you, Lux. I didn't think you was gonna cap this hard, man. I didn't think you was gonna cap this hard. So, so what this means, everyone, right? This is what this means. What this means, everyone, is Lux likes to sit here and point the finger at me as if I'm an elitist and I'm entitled. And I behave like I'm entitled. I'm an elitist and I behave like I'm entitled. But what he just gave you was a city in a state where people really feel that they're the elitists, but they really are the elitists. And they know they're entitled. That's what he did. So in effect, he's trying to say that he's from that stock. He's from that cloth. That he's entitled. And he's not. He's definitely not elitist. He don't sound like an elitist. Let me tell you something. Lux does not sound like an elitist to me. And I know elitist. And he's no elitist. He, definitely not no elitist. So we just gonna keep it a buck. We just gonna keep it official. I got 6 hours to my flight. What am I gonna do to pass the time? What am I gonna do to pass the time? I need to go work on some stuff, build something. Build something tonight, work on some stuff. Be creative. Man, I got a lot of shit to do. I got so much shit to put together. It's not even funny. I gotta figure some shit out. Mm. All right, guys, let me get off of here because it's late. People are trying to sleep. I get too excited sometimes. I don't want to be too loud, so I'm gonna get off of here and chill the fuck out, lay back, take a little nap. Take a nap for 6 hours. Thank you for joining me, getting the likes up. This has been fun. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I probably won't have enough time to go to the other lounges in Denver and the other city because the layover is really short. But once I get to Hawaii, I'll check in with you guys again. So you got me all worked up. You didn't get me all worked up, man. Lux, pause. Lux, you can never get the better of me, Lux. So don't even think you can ever get the better of me. You definitely can't get the better of me through this type of medium, through this internet thuggery. You can't get the better of me typing on the keyboard. So don't ever think you could. You are really, something's really wrong with you. I'm rage quitting. Okay. Whatever. Whatever you want to believe. Because you know why? I really don't care what you believe. I really don't care what you believe. I really don't. I'm going to go to sleep and have nice dreams and wake up tomorrow and continue with my motion. You will still be in my comments, jocking my nuts, complaining because you're bitter. Complaining because you're bitter. Stop complaining. And I'm kind of disappointed that you were cat. Because you ain't from that stock. I could tell by the way you talk, you're not from the stock of people who live in that city. I could tell that already. I could tell that for a long time. But okay, whatever delusions of grandeur make you feel good about yourself. But just know that I'm authentic. All right, y'all. Peace.